Afternoon, Nkosi Talk Shows family. It's Nomsa here at Nkosi Talk Shows. Find your own voice, lead from within. With me today, I am with Claudia Passa. How are you, Claudia?
I'm very well. Thank you so much, Nomsa. Hello, everyone.
Awesome, awesome. So our topic today is how to manifest your dream life in 2024 and beyond. Manifesting your dream life in 2024 and beyond is an exciting and empowering journey. It involves setting clear intentions, maintaining a positive mindset, and taking consistent action towards your goals. Here's the step-by-step guide on how to manifest your dream life. So we're going to cover defining your dreams, setting smart goals, prayer and visualizing, creating a vision board, developing positive mindset, and power of gratitude, and many more that Claudia has as well. So we're going to try to cover as many as we can. Claudia, you chose this topic, and I know that you love manifesting things.
Mhm.
And why did you choose this topic? I know we're going to 2024 very, very soon.
Yeah, no, it's just because it's this time of the year again. It's December, it's mid-December 2023, and the energy changes as well. And when I look outside or YouTube or I open as well my emails and so on, people are sending those reminders in regards to, okay, let's go into the next year and what it is you want and so on. It's like a lot of such talk is happening usually as well at this time of the year. And therefore, as well, I thought it's good as well for us to get together and to reflect a bit as well and to share as well our experiences and to give as well some good, juicy tips as well for the audience that can help them as well in regards to setting the goals, getting the clarity and the vision as well, and to go out there and to manifest as well what it is what they want in their lives.
I I love that, Claudia, when you talk about dreams and how to set goals to just get out there and manifest the things that um, we want in life. And it's very, very important to define our dreams. And when you do that, step by step, clarifying your dreams and goals. And also asking yourself some questions. What does your dream life look like in 2024 and beyond? And also, I know some people, they set up a New Year resolution and it just died out. But for me, I like to manifest things and I like to be specific. And if you are specific about what you really want to achieve in various aspects of your life, such as career, relationships, and health and personal growth, you'll be able to achieve those things as long you don't give up as well, because people intend to give up and they intend to get excited. As 2024 is coming. I'm just gonna really manifest and just grab my dreams. But then after 2024, they're no longer talking about. Once the 2024 arrives, no longer talking about it. They celebrate the new year and it becomes like an ordinary day until the end of the year. And then they start manifesting again in December for 2025. So what do you think about that, Claudia, for people who actually do that,
Mhm.
manifesting, and then they get excited and then
Yeah,
they enter 2024, that's it.
yeah. Well, I've been like this too, reflecting back in regards to my last couple of years. And the thing is, as well, what I have noticed with me, we get like excited. We sit down and we add a few things we would like to go for. But then obviously as well is we have to go out there and to do something about it or to take action, around it. And then we do this. But the thing is as well, we have to get rid of the limitations as well, if we don't do this and the fear as well, because these things are going to come up depending what it is we are going for. So the limitations, all the things why we should not be doing this, or the self-doubt, procrastinating as well, will be coming up as well, and the fear as well. And that's the thing I realize with me. So we go out there and we start doing the things, but then all of the things why we should not be doing this or going for this, or why we are not worthy to have those things, are coming up, and then it gets a bit too much for us. Yeah. And so then that the excitement just like it dies out, and the fears creeping in, the self-doubt, the limitations, limiting beliefs are creeping in, and then we are just like in that story caught. And then it's a bit like at some stages where we are like, okay, it's just too much, I give up, I stick to my current life, it's not that bad, you know. So this is how it reflected back to me. So, and it's always good to understand ourselves as well, because then we can go out now this year again and to do it differently. And when the limitations and everything is coming up, so that we get to understand ourselves as well. And in regards to the fear, it's not for us the thing to ignore the fear or not to feel fear. That's not the point. It is to understand it, expecting as well it is going to come up, and then how we are being with it. Yeah. How about we can do this as a new thing this time, to find out today how we can live with it and to be around it. And as well, I would like you as well to understand what fear actually is. It is there. It's there to have. It is there to have a purpose as well. It's like in regards to keeping us safe. So wherever it is we want to be going or doing as well, the fear might creep up because it wants us to be safe in our current zone, current area as well. So, but if we understand this is going to help us, that we don't feel like so overwhelmed, or that we give up too soon when this is going to happen, because as well, just expect it. It's going to happen, and find a way as well for you how you can dance, or how you can be with these emotions, or the thoughts which just want to keep you safe. That's all it wants to do.
Muted, MI. I love that when you say when you talk about the limitation, because the limitations can actually hinder our manifestation if we don't deal with if we don't get rid of them, like what you were saying. Because getting rid of a limitation, it means you have to acknowledge these bad habits that show up into your life, and not to ignore them, and set up smart goals. And also when you set them up, like I've mentioned before, be specific, and don't set big goals, because the big goals, they actually make you give up. Step by step, put them into small chunks, and also instead of saying, I want to be successful, be specific on what success means to you, how you will measure it, and set a realistic timeline as well is very, very important. And when you do that as well, when you do that, being specific, if that timeline, by that timeline, you have not reached your goals, it does not mean that you have to give up and say, wow, this power of manifestation, it does not come to pass. Sometimes we may think that we actually manifesting, we are in it, but if your subconscious mind, there is fear in it, it might not come to pass. I make sure that you deal with your fear. That's why get rid of the things that are you believe that they are causing limitation. Once you do all those things, then you start manifesting and also believe it. believe that is going to happen regardless of what. For me, what helps me to actually manifest and things come to pass, like what I do is I write down things, but I don't go back to look at the books where I've written it. It goes into my mind all the time. It's like it's my desire. I desire this. I know that what I need to reach, it's in my head. But some people, they can't do that. We're all different. So some people might need to revisit their um notebook where you write your goals, and maybe keep revisiting it and keep believing them, keep talking to them. For me, I talk to them in my heart. When I sing in my heart, I look up there, I know that they're gonna come to pass eventually, and they always do, because when you believe in something and you believe it with all your heart, it might take 5 years. There are some goals that I've believed them, and they've taken me 2 years. They have taken me 5 years. They have taken me, because I don't forget about them. I don't give up about them. It's part of my life. It's part of my desires. Like I want to reach the goal. If it's the goal is the relationship, I sing relationship. It's like I don't, like where people become obsessed. I smile in my heart all the time. If it is a relationship, I'm like, one day God will never forget me. I know that if it is finances, I don't forget. I just get up in the morning, I do my usual stuff. I know if my goal is to make 1 million a year, and if I have not reached that goal, I look up. But some people, they make some noise, like they actually put themselves on judgment that, you know what, this thing is never gonna happen, or I don't think this manifestation works. They just give up when they talk themselves out of blessings. For me, it's all about believing. It's all about trusting. It's all about knowing that eventually you get there. Is it gonna be easy? Nothing is easy. But I know that eventually I get there. So over to you, Claudia.
Yeah, you mentioned a few times be specific, and yes, I agree as well. It's very important in regards to, yeah, be specific what it is you would like to have or to be or to achieve as well. And so in regards to, maybe you would like to have more financial abundance, and then it's like, what does it mean to you? Because otherwise you might get like $100 more, and then it's a bit like, okay, you ask for financial abundance and this is what you got, like, but you are thinking of something else. Or like as well, where you said success, what does it mean for you? So again, like, be specific, because again, the universe doesn't really, yeah, it's just like, it needs to be specific so that you just don't get a little something addition extra, and then you are like, yeah, but I would have liked more than just that, or it should look different as well for you. So that's the reason why being specific is important. Okay. And as well, what's your vision too here? Dream big, and you are allowed to dream big, and this is, please disregard or let go of all the people or the stories, or where you picked up as well in the society why you should not be dreaming big, or you have to be humble, or don't ask too much, and so on. Just like, really, you are allowed to dream big, and all these outer things, just like conditioning, which we have picked up and we believed as well then. So like, don't just let those stories go, because the truth is as well, you are allowed to dream big. And then, like, yeah, if you would like to go into some journaling, maybe as well, just like sit down and ask yourself, what would you go for if you would have to wave a magic wand, like, yeah, what would you go for then in your life? Or what would you like to have as well? So please, and this could be beautifully done, just like sitting down and journaling and like really bringing all this vision and all the creative ideas as well onto paper. So that's why it's important to have a vision first and to be specific. And yes, you are allowed to dream big.
Love that, Claudia. Journaling is very, very powerful. It really, really powerful. It's a powerful tool to have. I journal every morning, and sometimes if I forget to journal, my journaling notebook is always in my bag. So it means I can do it anytime, wherever I am. So it's a very, very powerful tool to actually just write things down and be specific of the things that you want in life. And also myself, what I do is knowing what I want and what I need to achieve as well, like Christians as well. Um, I just speak to God and say, I know that God is faithful. So everything that I do, I let him know that he is a faithful God. And when my dreams don't come to pass, I still have to believe. I don't, like I said before, I don't blame or say why my dreams has not come to pass. I know that my time, it might not be his timing. So all I have to keep doing is keep having faith and keep believing that things have already happened. It's just it needs to come to pass. But if it's taking a long time, I have to go back and speak to him and speak to God. And I have to say it out loud what he has promised in this through the scriptures, and I have to repeat it, and I have to ask him, why hasn't my manifestation come to pass? Has he forgotten to bless me? Or is there any fear that is holding my own blessing? Because sometimes it might be me that is not ready to actually receive that manifestation. So I have to make sure that within my heart, within me, I am ready to receive that. I just have to search through my within. And once I search through my within, I have to communicate with him and say, God, I am ready. And I know that I will never be disappointed. Whatever, if it's taken a year, his year will be like, he will restore everything within a second. So I just have to keep believing and I have to keep taking action and I knowing that things are going to come to pass. So if you're somebody out there and you want to manifest, have a vision board as well. Create a vision board, compile images, quotes. You can write your affirmation, positive affirmation, and symbols that represent your goals, dreams, or a vision. No creepy ones, guys, because some creepy ones, they actually they may stop us moving forward. So just write things, place this on where you can see daily as a constant reminder of your aspiration. And also it comes with a mindset, have a good mindset. Cultivate a positive, optimistic mindset. Eliminate self-doubt. Negative self-talk is a no, no, no when we are manifesting the things that we want to achieve. Replace limiting beliefs, like Claudia was saying, with the empowering ones. Surround yourself with positive, engaging activities that can inspire and motivate you. Is very, very important. And once you do that, for me, it's all about, it's like if I am, I create a vision board, like I said, I create a vision board that becomes my future, guys. It becomes my life. I don't get obsessed in it. If it does not come to pass the timing, that time, I don't get obsessed in it, but I don't forget it. It becomes part of my daily life. It's like it's my life, my song, my everything. So I don't get obsessed. God knows that it's up there. I put it up there. It's in my book, it's in my vision board. I just want to achieve those goals one day, so I know they will come to pass. I did that since I was like very young age. I would just look at people and people will be like doing things and I'll be like, one day I'd look at my role model and I'll be like, one day I'm gonna I'm gonna go for my dreams. And one day I'm gonna make myself proud. Or if somebody talks about something, if it makes sense, uh, then I would just look up and say, you know what, God, someday this is the person that I want to become. And those things they came to pass. They things that I used to imagine when I was young. They came to pass because I believed in them. And even today, I still do that. I still believe in my dreams. And sometimes the people will say, Nomsa, if I say them out loud, people will be like, Nomsa, you are living in dreams and there is no way. Oh, yes, there is a way. Where there is life, there is always a way to achieve the dreams that you want. Never ever talk yourself out of your dreams. And mostly, if you are somebody who believe in God, you need to keep testifying. You need to keep testifying those dreams that you see them and they are coming to pass. If you are a Christian, go to the scripture that can refer you to those goals and say those scriptures out loud. I say them out loud like, I want to achieve my finances. There are some goals that I want to achieve. So now my goal is to ask God to call me in heaven by my name. If I ask him to call me by my name, it means where there is an opportunity for breakthrough, he will call me out. And then I'll be there. My name will be part of those that is calling and that is blessing. So those are the things that you need to say them out loud. And ephata, don't forget to use the word ephata. Ephata, it means open by force. So you can say out loud, you can find the scripture regarding ephata in Matthew. That is, wherever there is a closed door, it means this door must open by force, like ephata. Or if there is a company that you are applying for a job or that you want them to bless you, you just point out in that with your finger, say what you want or lead to prayer, and then ephata means open. So you get there. Over to you, Claudia.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's beautiful as well. Like your relationship as well with God, I feel like inspired as well when you share this as well with us. Receiving, you said as well, yeah, be open to receive. And that's as well something, yeah, it's just we have to remember and to understand as well that we have to be able as well to receive, sometimes as well again here, there could be some conditioning as well running inside of us where we might not be able to receive or not to be able as well to receive the overflow and the abundance and everything. So it's like really, it's really good as well to go within you and just like to see where you stand at all those different aspects where we actually touch on today as well, and just like really do an inventory as well, so where you stand at each time here. And worthiness, like worthiness, how does it look like for you and where you stand here in regards to feeling worthy for your desires as well? Because it's just like the universe is only going to be so much what you and where you believe are worthy as well. Yes, so it's like really, so if you only believe that you are worthy only tiny percentage, this is only what you're going to get as well. So just like really just like dismantle and go into the worthiness aspects as well in all the areas in your life as well, because again, this is outer conditioning, and the truth is that we are worthy no matter what, and there is no distinguishment as well between you and me, Nomsa, and it's like we are all equal and all part of the one as well, and all worthy as well. So it's just like really, and once you understand this as well, you can feel as well the shift as well, and this will be reflected as well in your outside life. Yeah, and then as well, like the mindset, I just got reminded as well of the 80-20 rule, where 80% is the mindset, and that's the importance as well, to have the right mindset, to have cleared up and to have done your work here, so that you have the empowering, as you said, the empowering beliefs, and as well like scripted as well the story in regards to what it is you want. So change the beliefs, the limiting ones, into your new beliefs. You know, sometimes it can be just that easy that you identify, oh my gosh, I have some limiting stories running around how much money I can only receive, or how much love I can receive only. Just like really identify them as well and rewrite the belief into the new belief, what you would like it to be. And another tip as well to dismantle your old limitations is when you are aware of this limitation, and then just like really ask yourself, is this really the highest truth? Can I say without a shadow of a doubt that this story, what I just believed until now, that this is really true? And in so many cases, we would say no to us, because we do understand and we know as well inside of us that this is not the highest truth, and that this is what it's going to look like or to be like as well for us. Like really, really go within and be honest as well. And what you said as well in regards to we want it sometimes very patiently, but obviously God's or the universe's idea of when it's going to come doesn't always go well or in hand as well with our thinking and believing of time. So just like we have to understand this as well and just let go, and to let go as well of the questioning. So when is it coming? When is it coming? Because if we get into this way of thinking, is a bit like that we are not trusting, or that we are not being faithful as well, as you said, you know, just like, and like this as well is a bit like foot on the gas and then again a foot on the brake as well. So when these beliefs are coming up in regards to, so when is it going to happen, or starting to doubt as well, is it going to happen as well, like really try to identify it as well, and to go back into the center, into the present moment, and into the faith as well. Okay, if you can shift then from self-doubt and thinking when, to go back into the faith and just like trusting, surrendering. Obviously, it takes some time, some practicing as well to be like, to be able to do this, but you will see as well it is going to possible. It's just like some training. Again, here 80% mindset is very important. And the truth is as well that we are all born manifestors, and we manifest all the time. Okay, so it's just like really all the time we are doing this already. It is just like for us now good to understand what's going on inside of us, and some as well, some of the techniques which are actually speeding it up. And something else as well, which is very important to create like an intention base as well for our manifestation, a bit like a container. It can be as well done like in your imagination. However this is going to look like for you, it can be done, you imagine the container. It can be done in a meditation, or it can be as well done in your house. For example, if you would like to attract as well the relationship as well, just like make some space on your bed as well, you know, for the partner to be able to come in, or create some space in your cupboards as well. Not that your stuff is like everywhere and you sleep in the middle of the bed. Is a bit like this can be however it's going to feel right for you, but I'm just going to show you what an intentional creating space container could be or look like, so that you've got space for this manifestation to come into your life as well. And then as well, why you want it as well. Because if you know why you want this particular thing or what it's going to give to you, this is as well like another clarity for your mind, why it's important for you, so that you can create the energy and the stream as well it to come into your life.
That, Claudia, when you talk about space, space and energy is very, very important to be in the right mindset, and also to stay away from argument when you're manifesting something. Make sure that you avoid conflicts, even with your spouse or with your children. It can cause delay. So just when you're manifesting, make sure that, like Claudia is saying, you're talking about space, you're talking about energy. Energy is everything. Firstly, before the energy to help us comes through, your energy has to be in the right place. You have to be everything. You have to clear your mind and be ready for that manifestation. Like have a space. I've noticed with myself that when I'm manifesting something, something will happen, or sometimes somebody will try to pick an argument that does not exist. Or you then have to be alert of those things, be in the present moment, and just ignore them and don't get involved in them, in those kind of a small argument, because they take away that good energy. If God wants to bless you, I don't know, whatever the universe, whatever you call it, but for me, is God. I always like, if I'm manifesting something, it doesn't matter how long it takes, but I hold that belief that I have already been given this blessing. I just need to hold it in my hands. That's all I believe. Nothing else can tell me that, Nomsa, you're bonkers. Nomsa, you this. My family say, Nomsa, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I believe it. And it does come to pass. Honestly, it does come to pass when you don't give up. Your dreams are your dreams. Whatever you dream about, it will come to pass. It is the desire that is in your heart. So when Claudia says, be in the right place, energy is everything, mindset is everything, and happiness within it. Be somebody who is grateful, even if there's nothing to be grateful of, but there is always something to be grateful of. Life. Our breathing is everything. When you thank God and say, God, I appreciate you for this joy that you've given me, the life that you've given me. Look at your children. It's a joy, it's a gift. Your spouse is a joy, is a gift. If you don't have a spouse, look at something that is beautiful, something that you cherish, and just say, you know what? I'm so glad for these blessings. When you're grateful for the blessings that you already have, it means you're bringing the new opportunities of these blessings that have not come to pass, for them to come to pass. So the power of gratitude is very, very important. And be thankful always. For me, it's like I just say, God, I appreciate you. Every small thing that I get in life, and every little thing, like coronavirus during the pandemic, I always testify to God, and I'm like, I'm so grateful that you chose me to survive. You chose me to pull through the pandemic. And I am ever so grateful. I'm so grateful for so many things. I'm so grateful when Lucifer came, you chose to choose me. So there's so many little things and the big things that God chose to enter his life and help you. If you don't believe in God, I don't know what you believe, guys. For me, is God. God is the universe. The universe is God. So I'm always so grateful. And I find that the more I have gratitude, even when I'm in pain, I'm so grateful. Whenever, when life doesn't make sense, I find is where I need to have big gratitude. Is where I need to appreciate God. Is where I need to appreciate life. Is where I just need to keep singing my song of happiness. When happiness is found within, you will never be disappointed. The reason why, like some people, like we're entering 2024, some people are single. Before God can bless you with your spouse, you got to be grateful for your singleness as well. If you are so grateful and say, you know what, I'm so grateful for this life that I have, spending my time on my own, and someday God is going to bless me with this beautiful husband or this beautiful wife that I'm going to live and spend the rest of my life with. And when you say those things, a man enters your life if you're single. A woman enters your life if you're single. And that is a blessing. So good to know we have to speak life. Everything we do in life is speak life to it. It's like people, they study. When they study, they finish their degrees, they put them into their suitcases or they put them in their wardrobe. They're looking for work, can't find work, but the certificate is there, is being ignored. Speak to that certificate. Tell certificate, find me a job, because that certificate is linked to the universe. Say, you know what, certificate, you know what, God, it's time for me to have this job that I have trained. And I want this job. Ask the God to go and search for you. Or you can speak life, help us. Call out your helpers. Say, you my helpers, wherever you are, I am available. Come and locate me. LinkedIn, there are helpers everywhere. LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they come everywhere. Husband, you my husband. Look at me. I am available. You my wife, future wife. I'm available. Call it out. Whatever you are manifesting, call it out. If it's money, you my money. I'm available, my blessing. Locate me with grace. We cannot manifest with pain, with desperation. We have to do everything in grace. Over to you, Claudia.
Yes, grace. Right. With grace. Yeah, what you said as well earlier, the conflict with friends, no? Yeah. So this is why sometimes, depending what it is I'm going after, I'm not saying anything, you know, depending what it is, I suggest as well, just like, don't say, because yes, I mean, it can be a lovely family and so on, but like sometimes as well, they are just not on the same wavelength as we are, and they maybe have some other ideas of what you should be going after and doing as well. So it's just like, and yes, you do want to be cautious about the energy as well, because it's important as well that you don't drop and get like disheartened and get back into self-doubt and believe as well the stories coming from outside. So depending what it is, sometimes I just keep it for myself, and then later on when it's there, then I'm going to share as well. And that's only the reason, because it's just like, obviously we love them to bits, but like they are not, or we can't always expect them as well to be like 100% as well on the same side as we are. And that's fine. It's absolutely fine. And that's the only reason. It's for our energy as well to keep excited, keep as well uplifted. And then, yeah, the gratitude, you know, the gratitude where you said as well, it's very important because it's one of the very up high vibrating energies, is feel the gratitude. And we can only experience it as well, just like when we feel a bit down or sad or something is going on, and then we shift into thinking of what am I grateful for. And as you said as well, there's always something we can be grateful for. You know, just like there's always something, and it doesn't have to be the big things as well. Always, it can be small things like the good night's sleep or the comfortable couch, you know, or to be warm as well. Just like small things, and when we are able to shift into these appreciation as well, it is as well already shifting and up leveling our energy. And as well, what I do is I'm already grateful as well for the things that I desire to have or I want as well. So I give always gratitude and thanks for the things I don't yet have in my life. And I find this is as well a beautiful ritual, because then you already give like your pre-thanks to something, you know, and the universe loves, actually, they love gratitude as well, because as well on our side, it is important as well for us to be polite and, you know, to ask as well for permission. Require some or desire some help as well. It's just like about being polite as well. And this is where I find your relationship to God always so beautiful and touching, because as well on other side, they would love us as well to have a relationship with them, you know, so that we can come and ask and say, hey, I would love some help here, you know, on your end as well, because the thing is as well at the universe and God and, you know, all our helpers would love to help us as well and to give us the clues and the intuition, you know, or to show us as well outside, you know, like some inspiration where we could have as well the answer in regards to the next step, what we could be doing to achieve that. But we have to ask for the help given. Otherwise, nothing will happen. It's just like one of these laws we live in, that they can't step in unless they're being asked. Just like really, yeah, just like ask for some clues as well, because the thing is as well, again here, it is for us as well as we are being the co-creators to step and to go out into action, not just be sitting at home and wishing and thinking and imagining. This is fine as well, yes, important, but then as well, part of it as well for us then to go out and to do inspired action or aligned action. And what does it mean, aligned action? It's like when we go within and when we ask, okay, in regards to go XYZ, what next most aligned step do I have to do? And by us asking this question, we will get intuition, an insight, a feeling, a knowing, or you someone is saying something to you, or you overhear conversation as well. All these are outer signs for us in regards to soul aligned action steps. And then you feel as well, you can feel it as well, because it's like well, it's a feeling, you just know it, you know, and this is then the most logical and soul aligned step towards your goal and desire.
That is so true, Claudia. I like it when you talk about the energy, be careful of the energy of self-doubt. And also you mentioned the energy of gratitude, how important it is. It's very, very important to know what about our manifestation, and also knowing that manifestation is not just a wish. It also requires action. We have to take action. It takes small steps, consistently step towards your goals. Like I said before, stay persistent. And when you stay persistent, like Claudia, you mentioned the self-doubt, that you cannot doubt, even if you are faced with the challenges of setbacks, and know that setbacks are part of the journey of life. Stay persistent and adapt in those when you are faced with obstacles, and use the setbacks as an opportunity for you to learn and grow. Surround yourself with people that are very, very supportive. And also, if you do need to seek support from friends and family or mentors who believe in your dreams, remember, we don't go to friends, any family member or any friend. Some friends don't believe in our dreams. Some family members don't believe in our dreams, but that's okay. We don't have to get wind up and say they don't have to believe in our dreams, because in the first place, it's not their dreams. It's not that they are bad people. It's just, it's hard for somebody to believe in something that they don't see. So if your mindset growth is in that level and somebody else is there, so it's just difficult. So you have to actually hold that faith. You have to have faith. And when you do believe that, just find people that can push and encourage you to keep going, even when life it doesn't make sense, because to you it makes sense. And just keep believing and just keep manifesting your goals, and don't give up on your goals, and keep talking about it. Keep trusting the process, trust the universe, trust God, uh, or whether you're calling him a higher power. Whatever is working in your favor, it will work in your favor if you believe in it. For me, it's all about God. When things are not working, I know that God is going to come through for me, and I just have to say out loud whatever I believe in, even with my business. I have to say out loud, I know that he will come through. He is the God of Elijah. You got to call his name. Jehovah El Shaddai, Jehovah Adonai, all these names that you know about God, and just keep calling them and just keep confronting him. In the end, he will be like, you know what? I am tired of Nomsa. I'm just going to bless her anyway. And they will just bless you. So just keep calling out, keep believing, and no doubt, don't doubt yourself. Don't get desperate. Make it your goals a song. Find that song that makes you smile. Find that dance that you can dance that can only be danced by you. A song that can only be sang by you. Sing it in tune. When I'm singing, sing it in tune, it means when you smile, it's a song. It's a song that is in tune. When it's replaced by self-doubt, it means it's no longer in tune. So make sure that you dance your song, you dance your dance, you sing your song, and just keep manifesting. If it's the business, to take your business to the next level, you taking the business to the next level, creating financial goals to reach, it will require you to do the work. It's not going to require you to say, I'm going to employ somebody to do the work for me. You got to be in it. You got to be fully, put your blood, sweat. You got to do the work. If it's the relationship that you desire for 2024, you got to have the character for it. It means you have to have the authentic image for it. You got to have the whole of you for it. All of you has to go in. It means I can meet my husband, my future husband, or my future wife, even at the bus stop, even at the train station, even inside the train, even at the supermarket, wherever you shop. It means I'm going to sing my song. I'm going to smile. I'm going to look at people. I'm going to say hi. I'm going to greet everybody else. I'm going to greet all these people. My husband is going to come through. My wife is going to come through. I'm not going to be desperate, but I'm not going to give up on my desires. I'm going to keep believing, because God always fulfill his promises. He's always faithful. Regardless of the length of time, it might take 2 years, it might take a year, it might take 2 weeks, it might take 1 week. Who knows? He's a faithful God. He's a faithful universe, whatever you call it. Just speak life to whatever you desire for 2024. And don't just get excited. Some people, they celebrate Christmas, they eat loads of chocolate, they have so fun, they get so excited, they are off work, not working, and they make these goals, 2024 is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do this. And then he enters 2nd of January. They're no longer thinking about their desires anymore, their dreams, because it's over now. A goal is a goal that you can actually just keep going. What do you think, Claudia? Over to you.
Yeah, 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 that's important. I was just thinking what to do when we do get a bit disencouraged and so on, because just again, like as well, it could be expected as well, but then as well want to have something in place for you to be like on the track. Or what you could do as well is like to do a review, maybe, like by the end of every month, just like to do a review, some reflection is back, some reflection back as well in regards to your goals and the actions that you did, the feeling which came up, or the thoughts and so on, everything what came up, and the stuff as well what you did do and you didn't do but you wanted to do. So you get the idea, just to do some reflection overall, and for you as well to understand where you are at and to keep you as well on the ball, that you are sticking to it, rather than just like, okay, forgot about it and giving up as well. So don't do that. And as well, we didn't mention feelings yet as well, so we did mention the thoughts and everything about the desire, but as well to mention as well once more for you to go into it as well. What does it feel like to be, in this relationship, or what does it feel like for you to have this desire already in your life? Because as well, the subconscious mind works in regards to feelings as well. It needs feelings so that it can bring you in the desired outcome as well. So, and sometimes we might not know what it feels like to be somewhere as well, but then like as well, just like do the next tiny step in regards to what is possible for you to go into this feeling, or to bring this feeling up as well. Just like go within, because you have the answers as well within. And as well, what is this SBD process too is in regards to go into your version of you, into the future self, who is in this relationship, who has attracted as well the promotion, or who has started the business as well. Do this as well and connect with her or with him as well. And then see what are they telling you, what did work for them, what did not work for them as well, so that you can do a bit like a shortcut in regards to getting there, so that you can maybe as well just like cross some of the limitations, just like across them out, because you will get some information, some insight from your future self, what she did and she didn't do. And you might be saying now, okay, how do I do that? Just like, don't worry too much here, don't overthink it. Okay, again, this could be done as well in a quiet moment, like some going within, some meditation as well, and then just like go with, like step into that version of you as well. And there is no right or wrong here as well. It some practicing as well, just play a bit around with it, and you will get some insight, because again, this is an inside answer job, and it is within us. We just have to practice as well to go within and to get the insights, the feeling, the knowing, however we are going to perceive it, okay? But the answers as well, our future version is already within us. It's just like practicing for us to connect with it, and you will get better and better once you start this and you connect with her or with it.
I love that. I love that, Claudia. It's very, very important to have a routine. And also, everything that Claudia has said as well, cultivate patience and trust is very, very important. Embrace the process, set realistic expectations, and practice mindfulness, reframe setbacks, gratitude. Claudia has mentioned it, and seek support and guidance. We mentioned that self-compassion, release control. Don't try to control everything, and celebrate your small wins as well in order for you to actually achieve more and more and more. Understand that when we say release control, understand that some aspects of your journey are beyond your control, and trust God, trust the universe, high power, whatever you call it, and know that it has its own timing and wisdom. Let go of the need of micromanage every detail and trust things will fall into place. Um, it always, whatever, when you manifest something, it always come to pass. Believe, trust me. I've manifested things for 2 years. There are some things that have taken me 5 years, but I don't give up on them. It's when you desire something, you really, really want something, it always come to pass. If you have good intention for it and you really want it, it always come to pass. Never give up. Sometimes we give up because people talk us out of our manifestation, or people tell us that we are not good enough, or people tell us that, oh, wow, that thing does not work. Believe, trust, have faith, and also know that everything is going to happen how God wants it to happen. But if it doesn't happen, or sometimes you might manifest, make a decision, and then it just comes like that. It comes to pass, and it's all about being ready. And it's all about wanting to receive your blessings, knowing that you are entitled for those blessings because they were written for you. God does not give us problems. The problems are part of life. It's a trials and tribulations that we have to go through. So once we understand that life comes with its own challenges, and it means that we know that we eventually we get to where we need to be. With business wise, I have my own business. The times where the challenges come, I don't give up. I just find a solution, or I just seek support, and I just keep believing that everything is gonna work out just fine. And we're going to 2024. I don't create a New Year resolution. I did create a New Year resolution, I think 12 years ago. I realized that when I create a New Year resolution, it doesn't really last. I forget about it. So now I just create my goals all around through year, and I just get excited for them to come to pass. I just get excited for my life. I get excited for my friends' life, everything. And I know that whatever I do, it will come to pass eventually. And I believe it. So you can believe it as well. And there will be people in the process that are going to try to talk you out of it. There are people that are going to try to make you feel that your dreams are too small or they are too big. Just believe what's in your heart, because the relationship with you and Gary is personal. It's got nothing to do with NUMSA, but it's just you and God. and you know your relationship with God, you know your relationship with that inner being, just call them out, call God out and ask Him to bless you. And be specific when you talk about goals. It's like when we talk about finances. For me, I never call finances. I used to call finances, but now I don't. I just call God to go into every corner, east, south, west, um, and east, west, south, north. Find my helpers. Anybody that is there and they are delaying, they're meant to help me to succeed, move forward with anything in life. It could be finances. Business is finances. It brings finances, abundance, anything, health. It happens. And it happens mostly when you don't expect. Unexpected. And also talk about undeserving miracles. There are miracles that we don't deserve, that are too big. Like, did I deserve this? Just ask God to bless you with those surprise miracles. Just God, give me undeserving miracles. Say over and over, even if it means for half an hour, and He will come through. God bless everyone. And please, if you want to follow Claudia, please follow her on her social media. And you can go to the website as well, Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency, www.hseia.com. If you are looking for love, please sign up. Looking for coaching, please sign up. And God bless everyone. Claudia, do you have any words of encouragement for our audience? And also, where can they find you?
Well, they can find me on LinkedIn, on Facebook as well, under my name. The name of my company is Shine Your Brilliance, and as well on your website too, right? Yeah. So this is where I am. Some words of encouragement in regards to, okay, surrender as well. You know, like when you have everything set up and you're doing your things and everything, just like as well, just surrender, you know. And you can do this as well when you think of something in the past, what you have created or manifested, and you weren't really bothered about it. You know, it just happened like this. And we all have such things. Just like think of something in the past and think of the energy because you were not bothered, not much, or maybe not at all, but it came. It did manifest into your life as well. So this is why as well, yeah, just like go back there and take a bit of this piece of just surrender and don't think much about it, you know, just like go ahead as well with your life without trying to control because yeah, it's just like it's just not working, all this controlling energy. So just like, yeah, surrender it.
Awesome, awesome. And live with grace, everyone. See you tomorrow.